Hi again, how are you? This is June, and I am today going to do the accent tag. Um, this tag has been going around for a good while, and I've seen several of people I know doing it recently, and I just thought, oh, sure, I'll throw my accent in there into the mix and just see. I would have obviously an Irish accent. I think that's fairly obvious. Um, it is kind of sort of an East Coast accent, East Coast of Ireland. Fairly neutral, I would say. It's kind of an Irish newsreader's accent, I think. um, Maybe not as posh as an Irish newsreader. They're pretty posh, actually. Um, so yeah, it's kind of an East Coast-ish kind of neutrally Irish accent. It's not particularly regional, I don't think. So anyway, I am going to squint at the screen here because the screen's just at a weird angle, and so I'll just have to read through. So there's a list of words here that I have to say, and I will just say them the way I normally say them. So here goes. Let's see. We have ant. We have root. We have wash, oil, theatre, iron, salmon, caramel, what's that? Fire, water, water, actually. I don't say water, I say water. Sure, let me see. Data, ruin, crayon, toilet. Is it toilet? Yes, toilet. New Orleans, although that's not the way the French would say it. Pecan, bath, again, probably. Spitting image, Alabama. Lawyer, coupon, mayonnaise, syrup, pajamas, and caught. So that is the way I pronounce those words. So there are loads of questions here as well. So the first one is, what is it called when you throw toilet paper on a house? I would call that criminal damage, but I think it's probably called TPing in the States. We don't really do it. We don't generally throw toilet paper on people's houses. Um, if you wanted to throw stuff at something or somebody to show your disapproval, you would probably throw eggs, I think, or rotten tomatoes. It's generally not done to houses, though. I think that's really something that doesn't happen in Ireland at all. But people sometimes would get eggs thrown on them if they were disapproved of, generally, say a politician or something. It doesn't happen half enough, in my opinion. So no, TPing does not happen in this country. What is the bug that, sorry, what is the bug that when you touch it, it curls into a ball? I really don't know, actually. I don't think I've ever seen a bug that does that. So I don't know what you'd call that bug. Um, there is one called a woodlouse that sort of can roll up into a ball, but I don't know. I've never touched one, I have to say, and I'm not going to do it just for the sake of experimentation. I would not touch one of those if you paid me. What is a bubbly carbonated drink called? We would call it a fizzy drink. When I was a kid in Dublin, it used to be called a mineral. People would call it a mineral. A fizzy drink was a mineral. But that was a real 1970s thing. I haven't heard that phrase used for a long, long time. And my screen's going weird again. There we are. Yeah, no, mineral is a phrase I haven't heard since I was about 12. But that's what they used to call them in Dublin years ago. What's next? Sorry about this. What do you call gym shoes? I would call them runners. What do you say to address a group of people? Hello, everyone. That's what I'd probably say. Or, how are you doing? How's it going? That sort of thing. Let me see. What do you call the kind of spider or spider-like creature what is a spider-like creature? A spider-like creature is essentially a spider that has an oval-shaped body and extremely long legs. Well, if you're talking about a spider with a small body and extremely long legs, I would call that a daddy long legs. I think they're called a harvest man spider or something like that, or harvest man, I think is what they're really called. It's another name for them here, but most people call them daddy long legs. But they are spiders, and spiders and insects are, as we all know, different, because insects have 6 legs and spiders are arachnids and they have 8 legs. So if it has 8 legs, it ain't an insect. It's a spider, or it's a spider that has been in a fight with a 5-year-old boy and lost both of its legs. What do you call your grandparents? My grandparents are no longer alive, but I would have called them Granny and Granddad, probably. Yeah, Granny and Granddad. My own kids call my husband's parents are Granny and Granddad, and my mother, they call her Nanny, and they call my father by his own name for some reason. I don't know why that is. It's probably because he looks incredibly young, and too young to be a granddad in the first place. Let's see. What do you call the wheeled contraption which you carry groceries in at the supermarket? That would be a trolley, supermarket trolley. That's what we call them. Yeah, that's basically it. What do you call it when the rain falls while the sun is shining? Weird, I would say. Weird and really strange. I actually quite like that. I love when you kind of look at one side and it's sunny and you look across the sky and the sky is completely black. I think that's really cool. It's like nature going mental. But we would call it a rain shower, or a sun shower. A sun shower. That's what I call that. What do you call the thing you change the TV channel with? The remote control. Remote, as what most people call it. In our house, we call it the buttons. For some reason, it's just my daughter used to call it the buttons, and so that's kind of caught on in our house, and that's what we call the remote control. It's called the buttons. So yeah, that's it, I think. Yes, that's it. No more questions. That's the accent tag. I hope you enjoyed it. It's a bit strange, but I said I'd do it. If you want to do this tag, yes, go ahead. I tag everybody who watches this video. And I hope you're all having a great day. I'll just do my face of the day very quickly. I am wearing today Makeup Forever Face and Body Foundation, and this is in the shade 20. And I am wearing MAC Mineralized Skin Finish just on my nose, because the face body has a fair bit of silicone in it, so just a little bit shiny after an hour or so. So MSF Natural in light medium. On my eyes, I'm wearing the Chanel Illusion d'Ombre in number 86. That's Ébloui, which is the lovely rusty red shade. And I'm wearing that on the lid, blended up into the crease of the eye. Then, just to go above the crease for a little bit of shading, I've used from the True Blood palette, the shade here, which is Dusk. And just to deepen the outer V, I used this shade here, which is Werewolf. And I lined the eyes with some of the Werewolf shade as well, just above the upper lash line. And then mascara is Giorgio Armani Eyes to Kill, which is fab mascara. My blush is Milani Baked Blush in Luminoso, which is gorgeous. So yeah, that's really all. On my lips, I'm wearing MAC Modesty, I think, which is just kind of a new lipstick. So that's it, guys. Tomorrow I think I may do a getting ready video, because I'm going out for dinner tomorrow night, and so I may try and squeeze in a video about that, because I was watching a brilliant video by Wayne Goss yesterday about this magic line business, which is, you know, where you apply all your face products from the outside of your eye out. So I'm going to try doing that and do a little maybe tutorial about it, and at the same time put on my party face. So I'm going to have a think about what sort of makeup I want to wear for that, and I will hopefully get to record that tomorrow as I'm getting ready. So that's the story. I will talk to you all again soon. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I will talk to you hopefully tomorrow. So bye bye.